Hey everyone and welcome to Tomb of Seth. This is the third level in the game, although in my eyes this is probably where the game starts really, because Angkor Wat and Race for the Iris in the Cambodia section are just like tutorial levels in my opinion, so this is kind of where I would say the game starts really. So yeah, we get the shotgun nice and early on, and as well as flares, and we've got the guide here helping us as well. Although we have to be wary of scorpions. There are a lot of scorpions in this level, and if they attack you they can poison you, and the only way you can heal poison is with a health pack. In this game, even if you complete the level, you're still going to be poisoned on the next level, unlike in Tomb Raider 3, when completing a level automatically healed your poison. You've got two paths here. The path down there, don't go down there, it triggers a dog. Instead go this way, it doesn't trigger a dog and it contains a secret. It's only a small medipack, but obviously a secret is a secret and we have to collect it. One of the things that makes this game different to the other games. In the other games, very often completing a level can take care of a problem. For example, in Tomb Raider 3, if you complete a level while poisoned, then in the next level the poison is gone. You're no longer poisoned. If you complete a level while on fire, then the fire goes out if you complete the level. But in this game it's different. Completing levels doesn't solve the problem. If you complete a level while poisoned or while on fire, then you're still poisoned or you're still on fire when you begin the next level. So you have to come down here first. You have to make the sand fall in order to proceed, but you have to come here first in order to collect a secret. Very important. Come this far to trigger the secret, but don't pick up the shotgun ammo. It triggers scorpions who basically spawn here, and when you cause the sand to fall in a minute, the scorpions mysteriously disappear, and it's reasonable to believe that the sand kills them. I'm not sure, because scorpions generally like sand, and so it might not kill them, it might just cover them, but I don't want to take any risks. It is possible that the falling sand kills the scorpions, and seeing as I got the secret anyway, and it's only shotgun ammo, I'm not too bothered about it. I don't want to take a risk. I'd rather play on the right side of safety. So now you've made the sand fall, and now you can no longer get the secret. That's why you have to come down here first if you want the secret. Now the mandatory item, which obviously opens the door, so the guide and ourselves can both proceed. There, you noticed I picked up a shotgun at the beginning, and there's Uzis in this gun in this level as well. So you start off by getting two decent weapons, nice and early on. Then it's over to here for quite a tricky secret. I say it's tricky because it's quite easy to die. That's one thing that separates the secrets in this game to the secrets in other Tomb Raider games, and that's that secrets can be very dangerous in this game. They can easily kill you. But swing across. And I'll save here. Slot 3. I played a tiny bit ahead, but I was just me practicing a bit. So the hardest part of the secret is if it shows itself, that spiky object that rolls about. Because if it catches us, it will either do damage or it will kill us. So we have to avoid it. Wait for it to pass, jump up here, wait for it to pass again, collect the small medipack, and then wait for it to pass again before we proceed. Very important that you wait for it to pass before you do anything, because that way, obviously, if you wait until after it passes, then it's then it's going to take a brief moment for it to come back around, so you get the biggest head start on it. Now come here, I'm going to wait for it to pass again. I don't want to take any risks. It's very important not to lose any health, because some of these levels are going to be so unbelievably hard. Some levels are going to cost you so much health, so it's vital that you collect as many health packs as possible earlier on and use as few as possible, because you're really going to need it later on. Now I'm going to wait for it to pass again. And now be careful of the dogs that are down here. They can do quite high damage if they get the chance. Come down here. Ignore down there, it's just a scorpion. Clip the Uzis that I mentioned. And safely drop down. This takes us back to a previous part of the level. Yeah, in this game, whenever you collect weapons, you have a tendency to collect the same weapons over and over, because even if you have a weapon, you can collect it again, whereas in other Tomb Raiders, the moment you collect a weapon, you can't recollect it. Instead, it will just be ammo, with the exception of the magnums in Tomb Raider Chronicles, which you can recollect after defeating Pierre, but I think that's the only exception. But even though you recollect weapons in this game, I have a feeling it still counts as ammo, so it's, as far as I'm aware, it's kind of the same thing. And so we insert this here, and 2 dogs trigger. Fortunately though, there's a little technique to disposing of them. Come up here, climb up onto the highest point, which is probably here. Here, just grab the ledge, wait for the dogs to come underneath you, then wait for the guide. And he can't reach the other dog, okay. And he's taken it out, good. It's a good thing about this level, you have the guide who's able to perform kills, obviously without you. He's able to kill enemies without you personally killing the enemies, so that's quite a handy tip. If there's any enemies that are a pain in this level, get him to kill them, that way they're being killed without you actually killing them, if that makes sense. Because obviously I'm following the rules of a guide, and basically this is a guide on the internet, and I'm counting as kills what the guide counts as kills. However, there are a few things that aren't seen as kills, and that's basically when a computer character is killed by another computer character, aka that's what we've just seen with the guide killing the dogs and the scorpion, and also when a computer character basically kills themselves, aka the skeletons in the Alexandria section, where they will like randomly jump over a ditch and fall to their death or whatever. But accidental deaths of enemies killing themselves and computer characters killing computer characters, they're pretty much the only kills we can get away with. Anything else has to be avoided. That's why the elements are considered to be kills. The elements in the Alexandria section, they're considered to be kills. The machine guns in the Cairo section, they're considered to be kills. So I have to avoid them, and that's going to make some levels incredibly hard. Obviously, I'll talk more about them at the time. I'm only coming here for the shotgun. I think it counts as ammo, let me check. 12 of those, 0 of those. 18 of those. So it counts. It gave me 6 slots of normal ammo, so it counts as ammo even though it's a gun. But yeah, some levels are going to be immensely hard with me not being able to distinguish the elements, because even though the elements aren't killed directly, you are going out of your way and you are intentionally distinguishing them, and that in my eyes is significant enough to be a kill. The machine guns, even though they're not living, in previous games, destroying solid objects has shown as kills. For example, the Ski-On in Tomb Raider 1, the machine guns in Tomb Raider 3, you know, they all counted as kills, and so if they're kills in those games, then it should also be a kill in this game. Running enemies over, even though it didn't show us as a kill in Tomb Raider 2 and 3, I will be counting it here, because it is pretty obvious that killing enemies with vehicles is, you know, it's far too intentional for it to not be a kill. So you come up here for a mandatory switch, and there's actually 2 secrets for us to collect now, and it's a good time to save. So basically, if I remember rightly, jump onto here. Just trying to think how to get this jump right. Okay. Okay, made it over. I thought that'd take a few more tries personally, but let's not complain. So there's 5 secrets in this level. I checked with a walkthrough, obviously before starting the level, because I need to be certain of things like this. I had 8 at the beginning, so 13 should be the target number. If I collect every secret, that is. I believe the one I'm currently collecting is the last one. Yep, 13. Good. Now to complete the level. Now it's the random bit where the guide for some reason gets cold feet and runs off. Oh well. Then you got scorpions. So yeah, so you come here and basically when you do what you have to do, a load of sand basically drops, and then this whole area is basically full of sand, and then scorpions are spawned afterwards. But so to show you that there's no scorpions here at the moment. The only scorpions are up there, so no scorpions are going to be killed by the sand falling. Just thought I'd point that out. then obviously I'll be ready for burial chambers. Though it's very important that at the start of the level, when I save and show you the statistics, it's very important that I'm as fast as possible, because there's a secret right at the very beginning of the level, and I absolutely cannot afford to miss it. Like with any secret, I can't afford to miss a single secret. It's one of those secrets where if you miss it, that's it over. You have one chance to get it. So the scorpions are here. And obviously we climb through, and that's level done, because before the sand was in the way, but obviously we drained it, and now we can climb up. So I need to literally be very quick here. I can't miss the secret. So statistics, 13 secrets, which is the correct number. Now I'll save, and that will be at the end of Tomb of Seth. Burial Chambers up next, so thanks for watching and hope you enjoyed.